The manhwa you've probably heard of, but never read. The Climber. This is one of the most powerful, emotional, and underrated stories I've ever come across. And today, I want to show you why this hidden gem deserves your time. The Climber, also known as Koko no Hito, is based on the novel by Jiro Nita and adapted with breathtaking art by Shinichi Sakamoto. And when I say it's breathtaking, it's breathtaking. Look at this. You see, you can almost feel the wind, you can almost feel the freezing cold. Yeah, that's why. It ran from 2017 to 2012, but unlike many popular manhwas or mangas, it never reached mainstream popularity outside and dedicated readers. While most manhwas you hear about are filled with action, fantasy, or romance, The Climber is something else entirely different. It's raw, psychological, and heavy. It focuses on human struggle, personal obsession, and the cold, unforgiving mountains themselves. As its core, the story follows Mori Buntarou, a quite isolated student who doesn't quite fit into the world around him. One day, almost by accident, he discovers mountain climbing. At first, it's just curiosity, but soon it becomes his obsession, his reason to keep moving forward, you know? The curiosity isn't about winning competitions or impressing others. It's about facing the mountain and facing yourself. Every climb challenges Mori mentally and physically. Every peak brings strength, but also loneliness and danger. The narrative slowly builds tension as you see Mori pushing forward, risking more, always driven by his inner need to climb. My guy he's kind of addicted to climbing, you know? But here's the thing, here's the catch. The Climber isn't about climbing mountains. It's about fighting your own limitations, about isolation, about the emptiness that people sometimes carry inside. You know? Mori doesn't climb just for glory or recognition. He climbs because it's the only thing that gives him meaning. The mountains themselves act like a character. Cold, massive, merciless, yet strangely beautiful. The man who explores obsession versus self-destruction, ambition versus sanity, and the human need to find purpose in life. It asks, how far would you go for your dream? And at what cost? It's a heavy introspective story that leaves you thinking, long after you finish each chapter. Now I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you should pick up The Climber. Reason number 1. The mountains are more than scenery. They feel alive, dangerous, and breathtakingly real. Reason number 2. It's psychological. Not a typical power fantasy you get inside Mori's mind. His fears and his obsessions are things you encounter basically every chapter. Reason number 3. The art direction is cinematic. Every panel is composed like a movie scene, making you feel the wind, the snow, the emptiness, and the vastness of the peaks. And I can't talk about this manhwa without mentioning the art. They feel real. You can almost sense the freezing wind, the weight of the climb, the danger of every single step. Even the character expressions are powerful. Exhaustion, pain, emptiness, everything in Mori's eyes. The pacing and the framing of each scene make the story immersive. You are not just reading, you are experiencing each climb and each emotional struggle. Compared to the other manhwas, The Climber stands out. Unlike Solo Leveling, which is flashy and action-driven, or Tower of God, which is about adventure and powers, The Climber is quiet, introspective, and realistic. If you ever read Blue Period or Vagabond, you might feel similar vibes. intense focusing on personal struggles, breathtaking art, and deep human emotion. It's not about instant gratification, or even the top battles. It's about human endurance, obsession, and the beauty of terror and nature. Most people who read manhwa look for hypes, fights, romance, comedy, and other things. The Climber doesn't give you that. Instead, gives you something deeper. It's a story that stays in your mind long after you close the book. It makes you think about life, obsession, solitude, and the personal mountains we all climb. It's raw, emotional, and unforgettable. You've probably heard about it here and there, but trust me, if you never read it, you're missing something truly unique. So yeah, The Climber is the manhwa you've probably heard of, but never read. And in my opinion, you should absolutely give it a chance. Have you read The Climber already? Or is it now on your reading list? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe for more hidden gems.